These are altcoins, and it also has USDC. And the USDC is on the fiat, right? So if you have say US dollars, or you have the British pound, or you have the USDT, the stable coins, all those are considered fiat currencies on this exchange. I've said that before. So let's say in my case, I have a USDT right now. I'll select USDT as my base stable coin. Why you want to use a base stable coin? Because it's easier to do the math from a cryptocurrency into the dollar than when you're trading Bitcoin to an altcoin. Sometimes the math can be complicated to calculate in your own head, because you're dealing with 0.02 Bitcoin, 0.15678, and that might be confusing to a lot of people, especially beginners. So you select your pair here. If you're trading Ethereum, simply you just type Ethereum. It will show you an ETH USDT pair, because you have selected ETH USDT, and you have so many complicated pairs as well. ETH down, USDT, ETH up. I don't want you guys to get confused by that at all. You should ignore. So you must know that the ticker is very important. Like if you're talking about Ethereum, strictly it's ETH, right? So it's ETH. If you're trading with USDT, for example, it's ETH/USDT. So don't get confused and get into all the other coins that might just confuse you. I have changed it now to ETH USDT. Now we know that we're trading Ethereum and USD Tether. What about if you want to trade some altcoins that you know? So let's say I have Chainlink tokens, right? Link, and I want to sell them into BNB. So you can see that if I type Link here, it's showing me all these other coins, but it's not showing me the pair that I want, right? So what you want sometimes is to switch this into like BNB, so that it can take you to the pairs that you want. So you check in the BNB tab, you now can type Link and see if there is a pair available for Link and BNB. And in this case, it seems like it's not really available, right? Meaning that whatever coin that you have, you might want to convert it into BTC to be able to trade it into Link or whatever, right? And for example, if I'm looking for, if I have the Australian dollar, you can see that it only has a few, it only have a few pairs with it. So if your coin does not have, if your base currency, which is a fiat currency, does not have enough pairs that you want, what you want to do, you're better off converting that fiat currency into a stable coin, right? Stable coins like USDT, they have so many pairs. Pretty much they have every pair on Binance, as much as they have on Bitcoin. So if I had the Australian dollar, I would want to convert it into Bitcoin and then convert the Bitcoin into a stable coin. Or sometimes you can find that you have, for example, with Euro, you can convert, or the British pound, you can convert it directly into a stable coin, I think. Let's see if that's still possible. Yeah, USDC. So you can see you have USDC, USDT. These are stable coins, can convert themselves. But with the British pound, okay, this is not on anymore. Let's see which one. Euro, for example. Let's see if you got Euro and the stable coin BUSD. Okay, that's not available as well, but that's fine. That's fine. Okay. So you can just make sure that you understand exactly when it comes to pairs, okay? The next thing that we want to look at is how to now figure out the trading view, right? So you can see that our charting looks pretty simplistic without so many other tools like you would normally see when I'm doing my videos. It looks a little more complicated than this. So on the top here, you have 24-hour change. So right now, I'm gonna go back to Bitcoin just because I'll select my fiat as USDT and I'll go to BTC. So I have BTC USDT. I like to keep this as a default, just a personal preference. And you can see at 24-hour change, it's showing that Bitcoin has gone up by 9% in the last 24 hours. Which means that's an increment of $2,232, right? It keeps on changing, obviously. The highest it has gone, this is a 24-hour high. The highest BTC has gone today is $28,422. The lowest it has gone is 24,734, meaning in 24 hours it has moved from 24,000 up to 28,000. 24-hour volume on Binance, 144,742 Bitcoins have been traded on Binance, which is the total amount of about $3 billion. So that's what this tab tells you as a trader. You need to know all these things, right? And the next thing here, you have the time, and you have the time is a time frame which this trading this chart is based on, right? So right now it's at 1 day, right? I've selected 1 day. 1 day it's now meaning that for every candlestick that you look at here, it represents 1 day, right? So this is right now we're standing over here, which means this is today's candlestick right here. And so this is, you can see here it says original. So original simply means that this is a default Binance charting, right? And this is not what I recommend that you use. You need to be using this one here, TradingView, right? Immediately you see the difference. If I click original, it's simple. It doesn't have a lot of things going on. If I click TradingView, it now has a better chart that's provided by TradingView, and you can see it has a few tools over here, some volume indicator down here, and it looks pretty clean, right? And then it also has this data over here, which is pretty much the same with what we're looking at right here, almost. And you can see the time frames are pretty much the same, but here you can also go as low as 1 minute if you want. You can go to 1 month. This is the 1 month chart of Bitcoin. So each candlestick represents 1 month, and you can see that in December, as I record this video, we have gone up tremendously high. And we can go to 1 week, whatever. I like to trade about 4 hour chart mainly. So by default, my chart looks something like this. My setup looks something like this. And I'm not gonna really go deep into explaining TradingView and the tools over here, because that's not what this video is all about. But if that's what you want, I recommend that you sign up for my course on Crypto University if you wanna really trade as a pro. Okay, now how do you now buy trade? So right now, let's say we want to buy a certain coin, right? And I did some technical analysis this morning actually, and I want to purchase some Chainlink. So I decided to buy Polkadot, right? So I will change my pair here into DOT. I'm just gonna type DOT, that's the ticker, and .USD is what I want, and I'm gonna click it. And this is Polkadot right now, and it's exactly why I want to buy it, because of what's going on right now. And I want to buy it when it hit this